Hello guys, this is Terry from Genkigamingtv coming back at you with another One Piece theory. Today's theory/discussion is about O-Kiku, aka Mom. Chrysanthemum, to be precise. The Tea House girl is who we're basically talking about today. And we're going to be going through a little bit of real life stuff real quick here about Chrysanthemum, or Kiku in Japan. And basically the Chrysanthemum in Japan is a symbol that represents longevity, rejuvenation, and was first introduced during the Nara period from about 710 to 793. And the royal family was intrigued by it to the point where it became the imperial family seal. And it has been used on more than 150 seals. Like in general, like different seals for like parchment paper, for passports. The imperial seal has 15 petals, while things like documents from diet or passports or other typical forms have 16 petals. And it's in the Japanese throne, or the emperor's throne, was at one time, I'm not entirely sure if it's still called it, but it's the Chrysanthemum throne. And it basically refers to the head of state or the head of the monarchy. You can also find this on like 50 yen coins, on kimono cloth, on like different bags and different things. And I'll give you a little bit more additional information here. 5th century BC, the chrysanthemum mythology from Greece. The Chris part stands for gold. The anthem is like symbolizing flowers or artful cultivation. And every color of chrysanthemum actually has a distinct symbolism. And in general, they all reflect longevity, fidelity, joy, and optimism. The red symbolizes love and deep passion, while the yellow symbolizes love, or neglected love or sorrow. The white represents, or symbolizes loyalty and honesty, and the violet symbolizes a wish of getting well. And this flower is cultivated all around the world. Buddhists use chrysanthemum as offerings due to their powerful yang energy. In China, chrysanthemum is a traditional offering to the elderly as a symbol of a long life. In Austria, it's the official flower of Mother's Day. And in Australia, it's the official flower for Mother's Day. Belgium, Austria, the chrysanthemum is almost used exclusively as a memorial flower and is placed on graves. And it's been used in medicine and in flavored teas and in supplements. So, what all does this have to do with O-Kiku, the tea house girl? O-Kiku is secretly a samurai. Yeah, I'm saying it right now. Especially after seeing the most recent manga and seeing her use a katana to cut Udashima's top knot, which is a big insult. Udashima is a yokozuna, which is the top level of sumo wrestling. By cutting that top knot in his hair, it's basically an insult. It like demoralizes his manhood, quote unquote. So as we go on here, she was saw with Osulu, and Sulu means crane, and she's hoping to get back Tama. So there's a lot of significances going. She knows the history of Bakura Town as well to a certain extent, and with her as a pivotal role here, I believe she's going to be helping Zoro train, because Zoro's strong and he can only become stronger. Wano Wano-Kuni is a island dedicated to swordsmen, swordswomen, and artisanship of blades. Let's just say I feel like O-Kiku is one of the strongest sword users on the island. And from her name, it really references a heritage of, like, I won't say direct royal descent, but descent close to royalty. I would have to say she's on par with most samurais to a certain degree. And speculation-wise, is if she has a double fruit, it's going to be something to deal with flowers and deal with longevity and rejuvenation. Maybe her power allows, like, increased healing or longer lasting energy, because if you notice, people like Luffy, if they don't eat enough, that calorie intake can kind of burn them out, because Luffy directly converts calories to power, right? What if O-Kiku's devil fruit, if she has one, bear in mind she could not have one and everything would be fine. If she does, and is like chrysanthemum based, she could use it to create a longer lasting form of energy for people like Luffy. And I know I've referenced Life Return before, where you eat a ton of stuff and you go from basically being like dead to the world when you're hungry to being like full strength and being able to fluctuate your body mass and your strength and your abilities in general. But in my heart, I believe that O-Kiku is a samurai swordswoman. And people are going to say, what about the girl who trained her, Zora? O-Kiku has nothing to do with that. At least that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping Oda has progressed the plots past that O-Kiku is completely and entirely new. Like Rebecca was new. Boom. O-Kiku can train Rebecca as well, because Wano is joining the Alliance and will be under the banner of the new Lord of the Pirate World. No Yonko can hold him back. He is the High King of the Pirates, Luffy. And I believe that the people of Wano have an interesting tie to one another. If you even look at Urashima being loosely, the name is probably referencing the story of the boy, the turtle, and the princess. Basically, Neptune's daughter, Urashima Taro, was a fisherman who saved a turtle. The turtle came back and said, I can repay you. Let me take you to see the king of the sea, and he'll give you a reward. And then Urashima Taro fell in love with the princess, and then throughout the story he missed his mom and dad, went to return to the surface, found out that everyone he knew was dead and gone, and that time has progressed immensely while he was gone. He opens the gift box that his wife had so lovingly packed, and then boom, he was converted to dust in the wind. His body quickly aged, and then poof. If O-Kiku's power, if she has a double fruit, has something to deal with like time increasing or fluctuation of age or fluctuation of calorie count and of like just general fluctuation of one's body, then it's possible to tie her in with that myth as well. But that's basically been it for this particular theory. We can't really dive too deeply into her yet. We've only really had what I would probably say is 7 good panels with her thus far. The one of her cutting the top knot off of Urashima, the introductory panel of her being the tea girl, the one of her patching Zoro, and there's a couple other good ones, but they don't give enough of her personality structure and of who she really is, other than being a good person that has been in Wano her entire life. Some may say she's a historian of Wano to a certain degree. But that's been it for the theory. If you like it, please comment, rate, and subscribe. I also want to thank my friend Lucas Diamond for the sick tracks in the background. If you like its music, a link to his YouTube channel is down below. And like always, have a wonderful morning, afternoon, and or evening. I am out. Bye for now.